Hello there, Capricorn. Thank you for stopping by for your weekly video tarot forecast for the week of June 22nd through the 28th. I'm using the Wildwood Tarot today. Somebody asked me recently why I always use the same tarot deck, so I thought, why not shake it up a little bit? So let's just get started, Capricorns. Monday, 10 of Vessels. This is labeled as happiness in this deck, and it is reversed. So, do I need to explain what that means? That just means Monday, there's going to be something comes along that makes you the opposite of happy, makes you not happy. Just feeling around a little bit to see what I can find here. For a lot of you, this actually feels like a work situation or a relationship that is going on at work. So maybe like a coworker or something like that. Something maybe going on for them, in their life that makes you not happy. Sometimes we have friends that when they're going through trouble, it's like, oh man, just such a bummer to see that. Also, this is coming in, this actually is manifesting several different ways for different ones of you Capricorns. You just need to know that. For some of you, I feel like for some of you, this is really kind of, you're a little bit aggravated with yourself about something that's happened recently, and you're kind of you're really looking at the situation and trying to figure out, okay, how do I rectify this? How do I make this into a better situation? I'm actually feeling like I'm hearing the word regret, and I'm feeling that regret feeling as I'm dealing with this card here. So I feel like for some of you, there's some regret about something that you've done on Monday, and you're trying to figure out, okay, how can I make this situation better? Bum, 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 bum. For some of you, you're the opposite side of the coin. Somebody has done something that they should be regretting. Maybe they are, maybe they aren't. That did not make you very happy. The thing is that it feels like whatever happened, somebody showed you their true colors. And so if you're on that end of it where somebody did something that makes you unhappy and they showed you their true colors, then in that situation you just have to kind of go with, okay, well, the truth makes me free. Now that I know the truth, what am I going to do about it? So that's what's coming in Monday. Some version of unhappiness. Tuesday we have a different energy completely. This is the Six of Arrows in reverse. And Six of Arrows in reverse is telling me that there's some kind of lifestyle change that you're making on Tuesday. This lifestyle change is going to be something that is for improving your health. So this lifestyle change is always something that you have good intentions whenever you do this. So this can be exercising more, eating better, not smoking, getting away from drinking, anything like that would be considered a lifestyle change as it shows up on this card upside down. So something that you're doing to make yourself more healthy is coming into your life on Tuesday. Now Wednesday, Capricorns, we have the Page of Bows. This is the Stoat. Now I like the Stoat because the Stoat is really good on self-confidence. He actually has ancient royalty colors in his coat. So this tells me that on Wednesday you're feeling really good about yourself and who you are. You're feeling very comfortable in your own skin. It looks to me like you've got some things going on Wednesday that are just generally making you happy, and it looks like you're also finding some new things or some new situations that also are making you happy on Wednesday. So Wednesday looks like a nice, solid, just all around acceptable, satisfying day. Thursday, what we have coming up is we have the Journey in reverse. The Journey in reverse, first of all, for some of you, my Capricorns, I see some psychic abilities manifesting on Thursday. So if you already operate within that realm, I'm expecting that on Thursday you're going to see something a little bigger or a little bit different than what you normally would experience in that realm. I feel like you've got some growth coming in on Thursday. For some of you, though, and by the way, this is growth that I think is going to, when it first comes in, it's going to be enough bigger than what you're used to that it's going to sort of trip you out a little bit. It's going to you're going to kind of step back and do a double take and go, what just happened there? Am I sure that I like that or not? Now, the other thing that this card talks about is it talks about major transformation at the core value level. So these are values that you've had for a long time, ever since when you were little, and you're starting to see that some of these values that you've had for so long don't necessarily work for you so well. And so since some of these values have not been working for you so well, you're starting to replace them with some good values that are more productive for you and more happiness making. Problem is, Capricorn, when this card comes up in reverse like this is telling me that even though you are aware of this change coming in, you're resisting it. A lot of times people resist this kind of change. It's really sad when they do, but a lot of times people resist this kind of change because they're afraid of the outcome. They're afraid of how it's going to change their interactions with their workplace or people at their workplace, or how it's going to change their interactions with their loved ones. It will change them. This is huge change. The thing is, though, that you can't be afraid of that because this is huge, productive, happiness-making change. So, of course, while change is, full of unknown and maybe some white-knuckling moments because we don't know what's coming next, the bottom line is when you feel something like this coming in, it is for your good for the long term. So you really want to embrace it and just let it work its way through your life so that you can start living it more fully, because it does bring you a lot more happiness once you've made that adjustment. Now, Capricorn, on Friday, you have the Four of Vessels in reverse, which is labeled as boredom. What I'm hearing is excitement. So what we've got is the opposite of boredom. We've got excitement. Feeling to me like you are very attractive on Friday. You're very attractive to other people. There's a lot of different ways to be attractive. There's not just physically attractive, there's also emotionally attractive, spiritually attractive. When you are in a place where you're feeling really good about yourself and who you are, then other people are drawn into you. And that's what I feel like is going on for you on Friday. On Friday, you're feeling really good and solid about who you are and what you want, where you're going, and not beating up on yourself on anything, really understanding that sometimes we have lessons that we have to learn, and as long as we learn those lessons and move forward, then we're just fine. And so that's what I see going on Friday. I see you becoming very attractive just because you're so comfortable with yourself. You're becoming very attractive to other people. I do feel like other people are going to be approaching you. They're just going to want to be around you and kind of soak up some of that wonderful energy that you're putting out there. Now, Saturday, we have an interesting card. We have the Wolf showing up in reverse. Now, when I have this card in this deck, what this is telling me, and by the way, for those of you technically minded, this is the King of Stones in reverse, but in this deck, he's the Wolf. And when I see the Wolf come up in reverse, what that's telling me, Capricorns, is you have something going on Saturday that you maybe have been trying to let go of. This could be a relationship, it could be a project that you just want to get completed and finished, but there's something that you've been trying to let go of and you're just not quite able to let go of it yet. That's what's coming up Saturday. Now Sunday, what we have is we have the Hooded Man in reverse. And this is just telling me, Capricorns, that on Sunday you're spending a lot of time alone, and by the end of the day you're just restless. You want to be around other people. It's time to get out and be social, even if it just means people watching at the mall. Okay? So Capricorns, that is your week. For those of you who would like to schedule a private service from me, all you have to do is check out my website, see which one fits you the best. I'm at amista.info, amista.info. Once you found what works for you, go ahead and contact me and I'll be happy to get you taken care of as quickly as possible. I'll see everybody here again next week. Everyone have a great week. Peace out.